The correct way of spreading the word. Thus saith the Lord. There shall be numerous methods to allow my disciples to propagate this blessed seed, but never forget the humility and simplicity, because that is how I came to you, and in that same manner you will come close to the hearts, homes, and towns. If you come in that manner, you will be recognized as emissaries of a spiritual message, and your struggle will yield fruit of true spirituality, of regeneration and brotherhood. If you want to know what you must do among humanity, it is enough to look at what I have done with you, beginning on the day that you first heard my word. I pardoned you. I received you with charity and infinite love. I made you rest from the grueling journey. I did not stop to judge your condition, your sphere or class, but cleaned the leprosy of your sin and cured your ills. I have been understanding, indulgent, and benevolent upon judging your defects. I have reintegrated you into the true life, giving you a doctrine of love that enables you to save yourselves by saving your fellow men. There, in the works I have had with each one of you, you may find the best examples to be brought into practice among the needy in body and spirit, who will also come to you in caravans. By speaking to this people, I speak to humanity. It will be your job tomorrow to tend to the hearts of men and fraternally pass to them my word, which will consummate the work of redemption. You must be humble. It must not hurt you if they offend you. Be meek. They shall humiliate you and make you suffer. But your word, which will be my message, they will not be able to tear from their spirit. For which reason I tell you, that if some remain insensitive and deaf to your call, others shall awaken from their long sleep and rise up to march and channel their lives to the path of regeneration and repentance. Clothe yourselves in courage, faith, and strength to be able to face the struggle. Yet I warn you, do not be intimidated when you speak with your brother because you see him well dressed, or because he is called prince, lord, or minister. Take from the example of Paul and Peter, who raised their voices before those the world called lords. They were great in spirit, and yet did not make a show of being lords before any, but acted like servants. Follow their examples and give testimony of my truth with the love of your works. I warn you too, that he who takes up my word like a sword with which to wound his brother, or like a scepter with which to humiliate him, cannot call himself my disciple. Nor can he whose passions are excited upon speaking of this doctrine, and who loses his tranquility, for he will not plant the seed of faith. A prepared disciple is one who, upon seeing his faith, his most sacred beliefs, attacked, knows how to remain serene, for he shall stand like a beacon in the storm. When you try to urge a sinner toward the good, do not do so threatening him with my justice, with the elements, or with pain if he does not reform, for you will infuse him with an aversion to my doctrine. Show him the true God, who is love, charity, and forgiveness. You will not be offended by the mockery of your brothers if you keep in mind that they mock because their ignorance does not allow them to see the truth. You will be compensated in those who, upon coming to examine you, and leave astonished by the internal peace that illuminates each of my true disciples. You, in turn, must never mock those who, in their religious fanaticism, are idolaters. For although they seek me in material forms, they worship me in them. Do not point out their errors to your brothers to try to have them corrected. By doing so, you would more likely incite their anger and fanaticism. It is enough for you to practice my doctrine with the love it demands to bring to light the errors of your brothers. You must use much patience, a great deal of charity, and true love if you wish humanity to recognize soon the essence of my word and to offer it true worship, and to come to recognize in each human creature a spiritual and material brother in God. I have come to prove to you that you can remove the blindfold from the ignorant or obsessed without harming, offending, or wounding them. And so, I wish you to do it as well. I have proven in yourselves that love, forgiveness, patience, and indulgence are stronger than hardness, condemnation, and violence. I am once again setting the pattern for you to follow me. When you arise seeking humanity to convey to them the good news, do not beg them to listen to you. Carry out your mission with dignity, and those who believe you will be the ones whom I have chosen to be my disciples.